So this will be my first apartment video, but it is unfortunately the apartment that I am moving out of right now. And that accounts for the echo in here because it used to be filled with stuff. Sorry if my voice is a little raspy because this place has been full of dust, kicking up dust everywhere. Ooh, come on, focus. There we go. I have been living in this place for 7 years, and I really like it. Well, I liked it. This is the kitchen. I had the refrigerator here. I had a table here in front of the refrigerator, which I never used. I had a TV and a TV stand here, and I just wasn't using them either because I kept my computer over there where the bottle is in that room, and I mostly use my computer for everything, so I stopped using the TV. I owned a lot of stuff that didn't need. What else? Here's one reason I moved. See that AC unit? It's a nice AC unit. It was newly installed when I moved in. However, my bedroom was over here. It's a small room. It's just big enough for a bed. And there's no AC unit in here. You can't even see the AC unit from here. I had to buy like fans and an air circulator and all the stuff to blow the AC all the way from here into, through the doorway into the room. It was not easy during the summer. In here, look, there's huge closet space. I will miss that. This is ridiculous. I had so many clothes because I never had to throw anything away. Well, here's the thing that I will probably miss the most. So you have these crazy huge windows, which you've seen both sides. Actually, I kept a blue screen over these windows, partly because, again, I had to leave the door open in the summer for the AC, which means in the morning I get tons of sunlight coming in and waking me up. The blue screen kept out the sunlight. But I had my desk right here facing out this window, and it's just a wonderful view with lots and lots of sunlight. And I will miss this a lot. We're right near Yeoksam Station. I mean, there's the Gangnam Finance Center. Is that the GS Tower? Well, you might recognize some of the other buildings, but I love this view. And, okay, so it is a huge veranda, which is nice, but there are problems with it too. First of all, in the winter, there's no heating in here. What is that thing? I don't know, some fabric ripped. There is no floor heating in here, so during the winter, this is way too cold. During the summer, this is way too hot. During the spring, it's dusty outside, and if I open the windows, it gets super dusty in here. This requires a lot of cleaning, even more cleaning than the inside. It's only nice in the fall, but it's only nice if I clean it. So, I ended up not really using the veranda that much. It's a great veranda. It's just great, but it's kind of a lot of work to maintain. Also, when it rains, do you see that stuff? Water seeps in there, which I guess it's supposed to, but I don't know. It kind of gets grimy, and I didn't always have the effort to maintain it. And the windows are always grimy. There's just no cleaning them. I bought something to try to clean them. It didn't work at all. Can kind of see the sunset. Also, this is the top floor of this building, and there's stairs to the roof. The roof is open, which was a very good thing too, except for this past year, other people in the building realized that anyone can access the rooftop. And the problem with that, two problems with that. The stairs to the roof are right next to this, which used to be my bedroom. So sometimes in the morning, people would go up there. There's an elevator, so people would go up there to repair the elevator, to do stuff on the roof. And the door to the roof is super loud, and it's basically like slamming it right into this room. And then there's the fact that all these young kids who went up there, I discovered through them that the roof floor is very thin, and they were practicing some kind of dance thing, and it was super annoying. The other problem about this, so the walls are pretty thick. I mean, is this real brick? I guess it's real brick. But the inside's not real brick. The walls, like on the same floor, are very sturdy, soundproof. But floor to floor, it sucks. Thankfully, right below this floor is the landlord, who's pretty considerate. But even below that, like, people... Well, the other problem is when I moved in here, the kind of people who were living in this building were, like, workers, like, even couples with young children. It was for people who were busy and went to sleep at a reasonable time. And much more recently, lots of people in their early 20s moved in. And I don't know... I don't really understand the change, but last year, there's only one room next to mine, but all the doors in this building are super slammy. Like, they automatically close, and they close as loud as possible, and you have to make an effort to close it softly. So there were at least 2 guys living next to me. It could have been up to 4 guys, because when they moved out, I noticed that there were 2 bunk beds in the room. And their room is not like mine. Okay, I have 3 separate rooms. They have literally just one room. So there was 2 bunk beds in like this little studio apartment. And they worked at this delivery-only restaurant right across the street in that building. And they had all different shifts. So they would be coming and going constantly throughout the day and night, and it just drove me crazy. Of course, they moved out at the beginning of this year, but then, like, there were still some other stupid people in the building, and I'm like, I like things. I love the view. I like the space, the closet space, but I'm not sleeping well here. And even though the bad people moved out, new bad people could move in and ruin things again. I am not going to do a video tour of my new place, partly because it's full of stuff. It does not, I would say, if you include the veranda in the size of this place, my new place is not as big. If you don't include the veranda, it's about the same size. I'm still figuring out where to put everything, because, like I said, I had bought like an air circulator and an air cooler, and my new place has 2 AC units, one in the main room and one in the bedroom, which is great, which means I don't need all these other fans. But they were expensive. I mean, not expensive, but I'm not just going to dump them, so maybe I'm going to try to sell them. But I didn't sell them yet, so I took them with me. Anything else about this place? This is, I mean, you see all the business finance buildings and stuff. So right now is a Saturday afternoon, not very busy. This area is super busy during weekdays and not so much on the weekends, which I like. So there's like 15 cafes within like a minute or 2 minutes walking distance. Thing I hate is on Sundays, almost all of them are closed. I mean, okay, but like almost all of them are closed. And even though there are lots of food choices, I don't really eat at a bunch of places. I eat at one, there's a Turkish place at the Gangnam Finance Center. I go there every week because it's like 2 pretty hefty chicken kebabs for like 10,000 won. There was a very good like avocado and whatever place at that building, and I like going there, but it got way too popular. And even if I like went there at 11 when it just opens, there's already a line, so I just stopped going there. I mean, I make a lot of stuff at home. I don't eat a lot of carbs, so I mean, because most places are just stuff with rice. I don't know. I really like this neighborhood. I just really like the view. Can't blame me. The new place, okay, the new place has no view. It will have good circulation, I guess, because here, as you can see, my only windows are like this is facing south. As you saw, there was a small window in the bedroom facing east, but I kept that closed all the time, and it just faces the building over there. No view. My new place has no view, but it has windows north and south, so I get cross draft. Both places have an elevator. Oh yeah, I didn't mention. So when I first moved in here and I was going to bed, I was like, why does it sound like there's always a garbage truck coming and going? Because there's like this low rumbling sound. And that was the elevator. It's not disruptive, but you can always hear the elevator. It's okay. In my new place, my room is similar, whatever. My room's also right next to the elevator, but for some reason, I cannot hear the elevator at all. That's nice. Okay, well, I came back here to claim the rest of my stuff, so I'm going to do that so I can continue moving into my new place. And hopefully life there will be a bit more peaceful.